what's up, guys? It's been a while since I did a recap. Super busy trying to wrap stuff up near year end at my company before I go off on vacation. I'm still gonna try to trade when I'm in on vacation, but I'm trying to finish some stuff up, so I have a lot of time to do like recaps and stuff. So anyway. That said, I traded a couple of tickers. I did AMBA. AMBA kind of dropped, did a double bottom on the 5 minute. A little tricky to trade just because there's not a lot of volume, but it was down. I usually look at a combination of factors like ATRs, chart patterns, etc., where it sits, and so this looked pretty good on from my point of view. Looking at different checklists, we look at 60-minute charts. It's sitting right on a moving average here, so everything kind of checks out. So I took the risk of going in, loose of this moving average is when you stop out. It popped up. I usually get out around like levels of resistance, so I did give profit because the stock, as you can see, it did run up significantly more. But I just because of how choppy it is, in terms of the price action, in terms of the tickers, I don't know if it would open like down here or something after this candle. So I sold at around this level, and then that's it. That was my trade on AMBA. I also traded BNTX. A couple of losers here. Prematurely, I took it on the short side. It popped up. Again, I got out at certain key levels. This was a little too close for me to add in, so I didn't average up. Usually I average up to my exit point and then I get out. Here I just got out. On the drop, I went back in. Again, I got stopped out. But finally, it started to show weakness and started to drop. So you can see, I'm going to find it. So you can see, the EMA is starting to cross with the SMA, and so I took it on the short side. My stop loss would be above the high, basically here above the high. That didn't happen. This is actually one trade. I didn't add into it or anything. It's just that my order didn't get filled until until later. It was moving too fast. So finally I got filled, it dropped, and then I covered because again, this is a level of support. So I hit the level of support and then I got out. So that's BNTX. DKS, I did a couple of trades on it. Initially, I took it on the short side because I saw heavy volume. You look at down here. I don't know if you can see it. There's heavy volume. There you go. So when I took it on the short side, you see heavy volume here, buying volume, and then it still formed the hammer shooting star. With his long upper wick. So I took it on the short side, it dropped, and this is like close to a point move, so I collected some partial. It dropped here, started to consolidate a bit, so I got out the remaining piece. It did pop up a bit, it could have been a good add, but because of how extended this was, I didn't want to go back in for an add, so I just let it be, and then it actually dropped quite further. I saw this engulfing candle, took it on the long side, and then I gave back some money because it continued to drop further. So I just got out right away. I waited, it held this almost a double bottom, held this for 30 minutes, almost 30 minutes. Took it back up on the long side, it popped, I got out near this level because it started to consolidate here. In retrospect, I could have probably held it a bit, but maybe not. I just noticed that it actually dropped almost close to my entry. I might have been spooked and gotten out to protect my profit, but yeah, if I held on to it, could have rode it up further. But that's it. That's my trade for DKS, and yeah, that's it for the day. Peace out.